Our partnership with Syspro for Academy Brushware started back in 2007. However, I would say most of our greatest successes have come within just the past 4 years. So presenting for you today is obviously myself. I'm Wayne, I'm the operations manager. I oversee all the happenings in the branches for Academy Brushware and Sandvik House of Locks. And with me is also Daryl, which is our IT manager, which has made most of our dreams here at Academy Brushware come true. Now, although Syspro cannot claim all the fame for the successes we've achieved, Brandon Chaban, who is our accounts manager for the Bidvest group, along with his team at Syspro Professional Services, can most certainly take credit for creating a platform on which many of our third-party vendors, such as Translution, DocuWare, Flowgear, and M2 North, have all been able to successfully integrate into to further enhance our performance and outputs while strengthening our footprint in the marketplace. That being said, great thanks and appreciation also needs to go to the Academy Brushware senior management team, the Bidvest commercial products executive team, and also the Bidvest Exco team, who have all made it available for us to settle into 3 newly renovated warehouses in Durban, Cape Town, and Gauteng. But they've also made the funds available to assist in our transformation process, which Daryl will discuss in more details in his presentation. During the past years, we have showcased our achievements not only to other companies within the Bidvest group, but we've also had prospective customers from Syspro and Translution, which is a clear indication of our journey that we are following and being successful. In closing, before I go on to Daryl, I believe that business in South Africa will need to explore the benefits of applying big data, machine learning, and artificial intelligence to their business models, and also gain the valuable information into their customers' needs and demands, which are discussions that we've already had with Brandon and his team, and they are vigorously working on solutions for us to look at there. As for the future of warehousing and distribution, I have no doubt in years to come, we will start seeing dark warehouses pop up everywhere, where robots and humans work in synergies to bring about improvements to customer service and deliveries. I'll now hand over to Daryl, which will go through the technical overview of the business. Thank you, Daryl.
Thanks, Wayne. So Academy Brushware started its journey with Syspro in 2007 when it migrated from pastel and in-house posting service that they've done themselves, and they moved to Syspro 6. That, I believe, was a big move, and it didn't come without its issues. And moving along to 2012, Sandvik House of Locks, who wasn't part of Academy Brushware at that time, migrated from brilliant accounting to Sage Evolution and sequential warehouse management system. In 2018, Academy Brushware upgraded to Syspro 7. That was a huge upgrade because of changes of tables. And in the same year, Sandvik was incorporated into Academy Brushware, and we had to migrate from Sage Evolution and sequential WMS to Syspro 7 and Translution WMS. With our Syspro journey in 2021, we wanted to stay ahead of the curve. Syspro 8 had come out, and we decided to migrate to Syspro 8 2019 release 1, which wasn't such a bad move because it was just additional tables that had been added to the system, so there wasn't a huge migration issue. Our next upgrade is planned for the end of our financial year this year, which is June, and we're going to be going to Syspro 8 2020 R2, mostly for performance improvements and things like Avanti with AI options there. Our future for our future plans for Syspro, we're looking at the cloud platform, working more with Avanti, going paperless warehousing. AI and machine learning are a big thing with us. We want to really move to that way, and automation is extremely important. Our Syspro current version, as I mentioned, is 2020 R1. We've got 80 users. We have a few business object licenses. We use Syspro for its full ERP functions, not really on its warehousing, but we do use the Syspro inventory optimization, which when we were deciding on, there was an option of going net stock and Syspro inventory optimization. And at the time, it seemed a better choice to go with Syspro, and we wanted to give that a good try. We're also using ZAP reporting, which bolts onto Syspro. And through the E.net balance services, the business objects, we are bringing Translution Warehouse Management System, EDI, document warehousing, the company's DocuWare, and we're utilizing FlowGear to automate things in Syspro. Touching on the Syspro inventory optimization, what we've done on our side is we've actually customized it so that usually you'd have to go through a few steps to get to your purchase order or supply chain review. You'd go through your Pareto analysis, your snapshots, your batch level calculations. You'd have to take a snapshots again, and then you can go into your reviews. So what we have done is we have automated a lot of that in SQL scripting, so that the user just has to actually open Syspro, go straight to his purchase order review or supply chain review and create a purchase order or SCT. We have also got a customized reorder report, more of a validation in the beginning to see what the system was suggesting is what we want. So basically our reorder report, we can take a look at it. We've added lead time so we can see how many days the order is overdue. And it's just through the calculations on the SQL scripting, it's giving us a suggested a quantity to order. On the SCT side, it is doing the same. So it basically tells us from the DC to specific branches, according to the sales at the branch, what stock quantities we need to send down. This is just a shot of the purchase order review. So as mentioned before, all they have to do is actually go into purchase order review and push a button that says create, and they've got their purchase order and supply chain as well. ZAP as a great BI reporting tool. There's been a long road to get ZAP going as well, but it's more because of data cleanup and customizations on our side. We will be going live with our ZAP instance at the end of April, and we've got customized financial sales and inventory aging reports, and we're also working in automated board packs so that the managers have less to do at the end of the month because their board packs get sent to head office automatically. These are just examples of the reporting. This is the sales manager dashboard, where the sales manager can immediately see his top 5 countries of sale, top 5 customers, top 5 sales reps, and all these are completely customizable. They work on SQL scripting, so as long as the data is there and ZAP is looking at the correct information, it will pull up the information for you. You've got sales or invoice analysis and sales order analysis on the sales manager dashboard. And this is out of the box. the VP sales dashboard as well. This gives the MD a holistic overview of the company to see exactly how it is working and running. Your revenue, customer stats, shows you your best, your sales by customer class, your actual versus your target sales, and then you've got your sales trend. So you can actually just at a glance see where the company is going. And you've got the Chief Financial Officer dashboard. Also great for the CFO. You can immediately just take a look, see the performance, net sales versus the GP, activity, profitability, liquidity. And again, as I said, all these, we are currently customizing one for our CFO as well. And what's nice about Zap is that it's all a drag and drop. So the end users actually can at a point start writing their own reports. Transolution WMS basically latches into, bolts into Syspro via the business objects. And we use the business objects to update our stock levels after stock take, automate printing of pick slips to the warehouse, and print invoices once checking is completed. And it changes the statuses of those orders. And this is also a big project of mine that we've been doing, EDI. Currently, we've been, with the help of the business objects, we automate the import of orders from the likes of Cashbuild, Buco, Chamberlain's, Abaro, Massmart, and the list of groups is growing. No sales management is needed. So basically, we've looked at benchmarks. If an order is placed onto the EDI system, within 2 to 10 minutes, there's a pick slip printed in the warehouse ready to print. Our other third party that is bolting onto Syspro is DocuWare. They do document warehousing. We're currently scanning PODs and credit notes, which are then linking back into Syspro via the business object. So a link is written onto the media of the sales order and you can query it. Our planned phases for this is to have a complete order life cycle. So from RFQ to the supplier invoice payment will be on the media on the sales order. So if you query it, you'll have that full life cycle. We'll be bringing HR documents in and financial and customer documents. Flowgear is our other partner. Basically, if you want to automate something in Syspro, Flowgear is the way to do it. It can do almost any automation. And right now we are automatically releasing back orders when the stock becomes available. And we also currently finishing automatic release of orders coming out of suspense so that no one has to actually maintain that order and it goes straight to pick slip in the warehouse. Also, looking at using Flowgear, future plans is maybe to integrate with Bidvest customers or companies to be able to push purchase orders straight into their systems and receive the orders back in hours. The one thing that Flowgear is very good at is actually is translating one database to another. So if you've got a SQL database, it will be able to talk to any other database just by mapping the fields and knowing what from your fields to the other database's field, and it plays a part in getting those databases to talk. And yeah, that is us for now.
Awesome. Thank you, Daryl.